What is your most specific restriction when it comes to dating? My standards are too high to date anyone with standards low enough to date me. No married people. Never go with a hippie to a second location. Jack Donaghy. I'd say no kids. Unless they're already grown up. Nothing against single moms or anything. It's just a personal preference. If drinking and smoking weed is all you do and is your lifestyle, I don't want it. No cruel or rude pranks. Communication like you have to be willing to text back. Last girl I talked to would not get back for a week and be like why I was busy. No party people. Nothing wrong with it, I just ain't dealing with that shit. Have a fucking job. No games. I'm loyal, easy to get along with, and I can compromise and talk things out and come to a solution if you just tell me your feelings. No open relationships or polyamory. Not that there is anything wrong with it, it's just not for me. Cannot have the same name as any of my relatives. I guess my husband restricts my dating. I'm a light sleeper. I cannot date a snorer. I can hear snores through earplugs and a fan blowing. It's not you. It's me. No smoking. Ever. I'm not kissing an ashtray, or smelling an ashtray. Instant turn off. No children. I'm sure they're lovely but not all what I'm looking for at this point in my life. If ever. Okay, so I am engaged but prior it was. I am in this for a LTR. No FWB. Casual dating etc. If you are not looking for a LTR leading to marriage, I wish you the best but you are not for me. Yes, I get sometimes it doesn't work out but I wanted someone who wanted the same as me. Has to be financially independent, not rich or living a life of luxury, but I'm not paying anyone's way through life unless it's my kids when I have them. Super bad experience dating someone who wasn't working. When I was dating, you had to be an atheist. I don't mess with religion. And I genuinely just don't think atheists, religious people work out. And I know there's going to be someone who comments assuming there are enough upvotes who says I worked out with my spouse who's religious and I'm not, but you're the exception. When it comes to making decisions long term, how to spend your money, where you think you'll go after you die, not to mention basic morality. And if you have children, that's a huge hurdle. When I was dating before I met my wife, no smokers. I hated kissing a smoker. Fucking gross. If they're rude to people they'll never see again, waitstaff, cashiers, etc., I'm out. I can't respect anyone who doesn't respect themselves. And when you're not polite to people you're disrespecting yourself. They need to be female. Few exceptions. Shrek's Crocs stays on. Teeth, gotta have all of them. Same sense of humor. I have zero interest sharing physical space with someone who doesn't laugh with me. They need to be okay with cold weather. I grew up in the north, live in the south, and I'm tolerating it until I can move back north. If someone says they hate the cold, it's an instant turn off because I don't want to drag someone into a climate they hate. Edit. The same thing also applies to walkability. I want to move somewhere walkable. And I hope to meet someone with that same goal rather than try to talk them into it. If they want me to perform fellatio but are unwilling to do oral sex on a woman, it's an immediate no. It's 2023. Must be child-free. No crack, heroin, meth. Cuts off like 90 of the people I've met. They have to be a responsible pet owner. A lack of discipline over a pet is irresponsible and tells more about a person than any other indicator. Must like dinosaurs. I'd prefer someone who smokes. Because I smoke. Just easier that way. Cat has to approve. No cigarettes. No religion. They need to be male. Kind of important. No tobacco. No non-monogamous couples. If you want a fuck buddy for you and your partner, go out to a club and stop hogging eyeballs on dating sites. Must order less than 48 oysters. No person with bad breath. Responsive to text messages same day and putting in effort to get together on a weekly basis or so. On average. Obviously there will be reasonable exceptions. I just don't think I'm a good fit with women whose lives are completely packed and get back to me with the cadence of a work email. Girls with very short fingers make me feel sick. I'm out if you don't match my energy effort. Maybe downvoted for this. But I just can't deal with the EDM rave scene. Every girl I've tried to date in that scene always brings dumb games, immaturity, and drama. My dating days are over. But I had a rule that I would not sleep with another guy who didn't have curtains on his windows. I don't know why this is such a sign of maturity to me. But it is. Gotta like animals. No rape. No public sex on first date. I have to feel comfortable eating around them. That's the food test if a woman is a bit of a reach in either direction. It tends to show up in the food test. I.e., either it's a reach to actually feel attraction, or it's a reach to not stare. Either way, it's when someone is just laid back and neither off-putting nor intimidating. Then I know things could grow. Not that I do that sort of thing much. I have so many standards now, it's ridiculous. Don't talk when mouth is full. Must have a job or other means of financial support. I'm not interested in being a sugar daddy. I won't date anyone who has or wants kids. If you want any kind of non-monogamous relationship or even have the slightest feeling you will want that later on, then we're not gonna work out. If you want to sleep with multiple people, then stay single or find a FWB. No kids and can't want to have them either. No smokers. Zero misogyny. Will do my hobbies with me as I will for them. Also don't really like nail biters. Has to be kind and able to self-reflect. Willingly faces the hard times in life. Cheerful and laughs often. Is curious about my feelings. Affectionate. If they hate my family and friends, then I will jump ship immediately. I've been through that before and never again. No serious dating women with kids unless they're grown and have left home. If it's casual fun, and I don't have to be in their lives, I'm cool with her having them. No violence. Not against an enemy, not in the bedroom, not for fun. My wife has to approve. So far she's only approved herself. No loud women. I want my partner to bring peace to my get me beat up in a bar. No gummy smile. I know it's stupid, you don't have to tell me. No Trump supporters. Being secretive. You know, like I can just use your phone at the drop of a hat to like call someone, not go through. That's not okay because of something on there. If I don't trust you, I can't be with you. My ex I trusted so entirely I can't take anything less than security. Okay, this is a bit weird and not a complete deal breaker for me. But it would be great if the girl doesn't have sharp claws as fingernails. I know they are quite popular these days. But I am absolutely terrified of those things getting near my thing. Also, it just looks ugly and impractical. Cold sweat smile. No smoking. Disgusting habit. When I was single, dating someone having kids was an automatic no, and if they only told me they had kids after a few dates, I never saw them again. I never wanted to be involved with someone else's kids, only my own.